That's the internet for you, dude. No one wants to see you doing better than them, right?
Have you ever watched a content creator who you really related to? Like everything they posted was interesting to you, or felt like you guys were two peas in a pod? I know I have, but most of them, after a while, start to become unrecognizable. Sometimes they switch up their content to something you just aren't interested in anymore, or they start to act like a complete jerk off camera and on camera to anyone who is around them. Let's just think about some of the content creators who are nice at one point, but joined different groups like the Clout House or the Face House and completely switched their identities. In comes hubslife. Now you're probably wondering, who's hubslife? Well, he's a TikTok content creator with over 910,000 followers. His videos that are posted onto the TikTok platform are usually depicting him working a regular 9-to-5 job. It was simple and it spoke volumes to people who work a normal job like he does, or did. I'll get into that in a few minutes. You see, in the modern day of the internet, everyone is trying to make it big, have a ton of money, and it was a huge trend back in like 2022 to break out of the so-called matrix, which I guess was just a day job or working for someone else, and instead working for yourself. It was a movement after like the Forex trading schemes that happened in like the 2010. So you get the gist of it. Now, not everyone has the opportunity or had the opportunity to do that, but it was kind of frowned upon back then to work a regular 9-to-5 job. Which, side note, is pretty weird to try and bully someone for working a normal everyday job just to make ends meet. It's either, oh yeah, if you work for the man, then you're a failure and you're a loser. But if you work for yourself and you make zero money, or at least you're working for yourself, it made no sense. Now, I'm not trying to change the subject, but FaZe Rug's brother was just clipped for being rude to a Starbucks worker and tried to flex on him, which is just weird. I'll play the clip after this, but it was just terrible. Not everyone can walk around with a camera or feel comfortable doing what they do and make a living off of it.
I think now you're just on a power trip, bro. I think now you're just on a power trip. You don't be getting no pussy. That's what I think, bro. So you're taking it out right here. I would love for you to call the cops. I would love for you to waste the San Diego Police Department. There are people out there getting robbed, killed, stabbed, shot, and you're gonna call them because of a Starbucks order. Do your thing, bro. Yeah, I think this is a much bigger deal than it needed to be.
I completely agree.
Yeah, like you could have just taken the order and like went on about your day.
You could just put the camera down.
This is my job, though. That's like someone telling me, your job is not to tell people they can't record. Your job is to make the drink, right?
My job is to tell people that they can't record.
No, I think that's a power trip.
No, that is 100% in my job.
I don't know, because I've been to a lot of other
You don't
places.
have to know. I'm telling you, bro. There's a Starbucks like super close. Like,
Where?
you could walk.
But anyways, these videos posted by hubslife made it really normal just to work a humble job. People enjoyed his videos and it made them feel better for not being a multimillionaire who broke out of the so-called matrix, or whatever those finance bros used to say. People really related to his videos, and they were shot pretty well. There are 3 pinned videos on his account right now that have over 20 million views, so I'll just play them to show you like what he does or did. Now, you get the gist of it. In the comments, people wrote, "Hello, Mr. Fortune 500. You are a magnificent filmmaker and your art is being viewed all across the world." And somebody else wrote, "Man, I'd love to have a stable job, good income, a nice car, a home, a dog, a wife, and a kid. It could sound sad, but that's everything I want. I have none of it right now." Which really showed that people enjoyed his content and looked at it as maybe not a bad thing per se, but a good thing, because you kind of take the good with the bad. Yes, he has to work a 9 to 5, but he was working at a Fortune 500 company and he's like top of the leaderboard, probably making over 6 figures a year. So yes, he framed it as something that was sad, but it wasn't actually that sad. Now, this was really good for hubslife because people, again, enjoyed his content. He was growing fast and people could really relate to his content and everything he was doing, which is what you want when you're trying to grow a brand. But for some reason, seemingly out of the blue, hubslife quit his job to become a full-time influencer. Now, people did not like this decision. I mean, some people were happy for him, which is normal, but people really only watched his videos because they were relatable. But once he quit his job, people weren't interested in his content anymore. It's kind of like if all of a sudden I changed my content from commentary videos to DIY videos. Some of my audience would still watch, but the large majority would probably be confused and ultimately unsubscribe to the channel. This is how hubslife's audience must have felt, confused and to a certain degree, betrayed by hubslife. Now, him quitting his job wasn't the problem. The problem was hubslife leaving his job, and then when the money started to dry up, he'd go on TikTok Live and beg for galaxies. This is where the majority of the hate for hubslife stems from. And there are a few good reasons for the hate. Now, it's not like he was a struggling influencer before begging for money on TikTok Live. He had a job that paid him well, really good. So people were dumbfounded when he was asking for money when he really shouldn't have been begging for it, when he should have had money put away before he quit his job. Again, he had a job, and it's kind of embarrassing for him to beg for galaxies when he had a job and shouldn't have left it if he knew he was gonna be struggling. Here are just a few screen recordings from TikTok that showed his TikTok lives that people were able to record before he either got off the live or they just were watching at the same time.
Sam, thank you for the first gift. Roses on deck. I don't know. I think roses are like not a galaxy. I want to answer all these questions, but I really can't right now. Sam, where's the galaxy, bro? I'll answer like 10 questions if you send a galaxy. You're gonna send me a galaxy or something. This is a lot more lucrative, and I get to work from anywhere in the world. Make money from my telephone. There any investments other than 401k? You gotta send me a galaxy and I'll answer that. That's the internet for you, dude. No one wants to see you doing better than them, right? I'm just a regular chill dude. Zach, I'm not begging for money, bro, but this is how I earn my living, so any little bit helps, man. I gotta get a galaxy, guys, if you want me to answer the tough questions. I know that sounds like greedy and stuff, but again, this is how I'm making my living now, guys.
There were a ton of videos of people making fun of him, which I found funny, so I'm going to leave those videos here and tag the creators who created them in the comments down below.
Hey, honey, what is this?
These month's bills?
The bills? You know we can't afford them right now. I haven't hit my TikTok gift goal
We're
yet.
already 3 months behind.
No, but I'm telling you, my viewers got me, please. You just gotta give it time, honey, please. This is my new job now, and we gotta adjust, okay? What's my eye color? No, I can't tell you that. That's personal information. If you wanna know, you guys gotta send me a galaxy, okay? I just really like to respect my privacy. I am a celebrity, and, I can't just answer that. It's gonna cost you a price, alright? Oh, thanks for the money gun, but unfortunately I cannot tell you the weather right now because, it's gotta be at least a galaxy. Yeah, sorry. Why are you guys so cheap? Like, jeez. You know I'm your favorite TikTok creator. You might as well spoil me a bit. Come on, guys. I'm so happy I quit my 9 to 5. My life is so good. Control yourself, hubslife. Control yourself. You got this. Ooh. Trying to keep all the anger in right now, but hey, you guys are the best fan base.
What's your favorite food and color? Oh, guys, that's a personal question. If you want me to answer that, you're gonna have to send me a galaxy. It's real personal. I don't like to just share my stuff like that, y'all. This is my living. This is how I make my money, my income, so I can pay the bills. Y'all not understand? Send a galaxy. I'll answer anything, any questions y'all have. Send a galaxy. A galaxy. Okay. That's a rose. Nope. How's everybody? How's everyone's day? What y'all up to? Oh, everyone's at work. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe I built a fan base around normal working class people. Oh, I could have done this a different way totally. Make money from my telephone. Are you gonna send a galaxy? Oh, thanks for the first gift for the roses. But I believe that's not a galaxy. Y'all gonna send a galaxy? This is how I make my living. Can I get a galaxy, please? Oh no, I can't answer that. Galaxy. Oh, I can't answer all those questions, y'all. If you send a galaxy, I'll be able to see them and understand it. Send me something, man. That's how I make a living. I'll answer like 10 questions if you send a galaxy. I swear.
You know what? I'm a grown-ass man. I can't keep begging on TikTok Live. Let me reapply to my old job. Oh, they're hiring. Perfect. Okay. Occupation, self-employed, name, hubslife, age 35. All right. Set up for a Zoom meeting? Perfect. All right.
So what do you have to offer to this position?
So I am actually a previous employee at this place. I was wondering if I can get back my job that I just quit like a couple months ago.
Sorry, we gave it to someone else.
You gave it to someone else? Come on. I was amazing at my craft. You guys think you have another job position that I can work at?
Sorry, you chose to quit.
What? But I'm the hub's life. Come on. I'm ready to provide my service for you guys again. You really can't rehire me?
Can't believe this guy came begging for his job again.
I have so much to offer, alright?
Yo, is this you begging on live right here?
Yeah, that's me, and what?
Sorry, we don't want beggars in our company.
Okay, look, you don't take beggars from TikTok Live, come on!
Goodbye.
Oh my god, let me reply to work in my local CVS. They won't even hire me? Are you kidding me? I'm not in the age range? Jesus Christ, I can't work it anywhere now.
Does Hub's life deserve all the hate? Maybe not. I mean, it was a really poor decision for him to leave his job and then beg for money on TikTok Live and also tell people that he wouldn't answer questions about really simple things without a donation. I also saw this video recently where he went on a luxury vacation with his wife, which baffles me because he was just saying he was broke. Now, this could mean that he was either lying to his audience to guilt trip them into sending him money, or his wife paid for the vacation. Regardless, this was a terrible look for someone who is now begging for money every single night on TikTok Live. There are a few Redditors who have commented on this situation with Hub's life in the r/TikTok gossip subreddit. Keep in mind, these were posted a month ago, but still hold value today, and the comments give a perfect example of what Hub's life is doing and his content. One Redditor wrote, "It's about time for this creator to get some smoke." First, he posted a picture of the Confederate flag with "The South will rise again." So he's exactly what some of y'all are implying politically. Second, he rented an office to try and pretend he was still at his 9 to 5 after he quit, since let's face it, that was his niche. Normalize the normal. Basically trying to mislead his actual fans. His content is just now. Nobody wants to see some dude pretend to work. Like, bro, you don't have to get the Sunday scaries now that you've left your office job. He has zero charisma, so he keeps trying to pivot or change his content, but him speaking is way more cringe. He launched a line of ugly hats with HL on them, lol. Who the F wants to rep Hub's Life merch? Then he goes live, is begging for gifts to pay his bills, isn't getting gifts, so lies and says he is raising money for flood victims. Absolutely vile behavior. Also, if you want gifts on live, contribute some content. Be entertaining. Even the hot messes people donate to are at least entertaining for being hot messes. To top it off, he has either friends or bots who are commenting on critical videos that his family is loaded, so he doesn't need money. Doesn't that just make it worse that he's begging for money for anything? He's not an authentic person at all. Hope he gets sent back to his 9 to 5. Now after that, 2 other Redditors wrote, the hate comments are obviously getting to him. It would be smarter to just keep making videos and then engage for more money. But he keeps commenting back and made a throwaway account to make video replies. Then he started saying he's on TikTok Live now to pay the bills. It's kind of sad considering he has a family to care for. It's funny because he doesn't seem to understand the concept of rage bait. He could continue to grow his following by being funny and playing into the hate instead of being butthurt. Taylor Frank Paul is a great example, although obviously a completely different niche. Now, people really hate Hubs Life, and it's more of a meme just to make fun of his content or how he's acting on his TikTok accounts. But this has been Hubs Life, TikTok's worst content creator. Have you ever heard of Hubs Life? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have, please let me know if you like his content or liked it at some point, or how you felt about him quitting his job. While you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to never miss a future upload. Also, check out my wife's channel in the comments down below, and also subscribe to her as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.